Live from the Grenadian capital, this is the GBN Television News. GBN, covering you from the Grenadine Island chain to Brooklyn, New York, via the World Wide Web on www.gbn.gd.
The news headlines comes to you compliments Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
From GBN, this is Network News for Thursday, April 11, 2024. In the headlines, Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell heads delegation to Havana to mark the 45th anniversary of Cuba-Grenada relations. Government's proposed design for Sortes breakwater project presented to residents. Grenville bus operators call on authorities to reconsider speed bumps installed at the bus terminus. Also in the news, regionally, Trinidad and Tobago seeking to reintroduce International Soca Monarch next year. Internationally, O.J. Simpson, former American footballer cleared of double murder, dies at the age of 76. Plus, in the sports news, Grenada Football Association prepares to mark its centennial milestone with the highlight of a Legends football match. Good evening, everyone. I'm Kenroy Baptiste to bring you the details right after this.
The first segment of the news comes to you compliments Soft Weave bathroom tissue.
Have you heard about the new Soft Weave bathroom tissue with total hygiene? As hygiene and safety have taken center stage, our bathroom tissue is now manufactured with 3 different technologies to offer the best protection for you and your family. UVC light technology for a safe and effective disinfection process, eliminating 99.9% of microorganisms. Also, production at high temperatures, killing all types of germs and bacteria. And it's pH controlled with delicate fibers to prevent irritation for even sensitive skin. Soft Weave Total Hygiene Bathroom Tissue, available in supermarkets and shops island-wide. Visit Soft Weave Caribbean Facebook or Instagram pages for more information.
Thanks for joining us. Grenada is poised to receive additional assistance from Cuba under fresh agreements set to be signed in Havana this week as Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell embarks on his first official visit to that nation. We get more in this report.
Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell heads a powerful delegation that includes 4 of his senior ministers and is set to sign 9 memoranda of understanding, including upgraded agreements in health and education. Memoranda covering cooperation in agriculture and fisheries, climate resilience, infrastructural development, culture and creative cooperation, tourism, and sports will also be inked. It is the first official visit to Havana by a Grenadian leader in a decade. Prime Minister Mitchell, who has been there before for other engagements, will officially meet with Cuban President Miguel Diaz-Canel, as well as Prime Minister Manuela Mororo Cruz. The delegation will also meet with Grenadian students studying in Cuba. The visit comes on the 45th anniversary of the establishment of diplomatic relations between St. George's and Havana. Except for a brief period after the U.S. intervention in 1983, the 2 Caribbean countries have enjoyed excellent relations. Grenada's international airport was built mainly with Cuban assistance, and hundreds of professionals now serving in the country have benefited from Cuban scholarships. Grenada's international airport was built mainly with Cuban assistance, and hundreds of professionals now serving in the country have benefited from Cuban scholarships. The Grenada delegation left for Havana today and will return home on Sunday. Included are Foreign Affairs Minister Joseph Andel, Health Minister Philip Telesford, Economic Affairs Minister Lennox Andrews, and Education Minister David Andrew. Minister for Mobilization, Implementation and Transformation, Andy Williams, has been appointed to serve as Prime Minister in the absence of Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell. Cherry and Blackman Stephen, GBN News.
Well, government has begun looking at ways of addressing coastal erosion in some areas in St. Patrick's, starting with an environmental and social impact assessment, which is underway. The rest of the details in this report.
Coastal erosion triggered by environmental and natural occurrences have resulted in extreme damage to archaeological sites at Sateres Bay, as well as damage to homes and businesses in the area over the years. In an attempt to address it, the previous administration had sought to mitigate the impacts by constructing what is known as the Sateres Breakwater Project, which was successful to an extent in protecting the lower Sateres area. However, communities such as Mount Rodney and Mount Craven were badly battered, resulting in the loss of homes, businesses, and overall livelihoods. On Tuesday evening, Parliamentary Representative for St. Patrick West, Joseph Andal, hosted a meeting with the affected residents to discuss plans to alleviate some of the challenges.
We all would like to see things move rapidly. I don't think that there is anyone, whether it be a resident, someone who has lost his or her home, or whose home is under threat, or government wants to see any further delay in this project. As government, we are cognizant of the problems that people face in this area, and we recognize that there is a need for a solution to it. We also recognize that whatever solution we propose must be one that does not create a problem down the road, because no one can dispute that the breakwater has led to the protection of lower Sateres. The buildings that were being battered are now relatively safe, and we have a nice beach, minus the Green Lake. But that came with the loss of Copeland Bay, Mount Rodney, Mount Craven, and heading further down west to Pitiance and those areas. So we want to make sure that we, as the saying goes, you measure twice, 3 times, and you cut once.
During that consultation, government's proposed solution to address the coastal erosion in those areas, Mount Rodney and surroundings, were presented by the Chief Technical Officer in the Ministry of Infrastructure, Kevin Blash.
It would consist of 2 main things. So along the coastline, we would have a revetment or a stone packing along the coastline. So the purpose of this revetment is to stop any further erosion along the coastline that is affecting the houses in the area. Subsequent to that, we would also construct some additional breakwaters that are parallel to the coastline. So in essence, the finished product would be similar to what we have on Batway, where you have the rocks that are parallel to the coastline. So that is, from a visual perspective, what it would look like. And these are just some more detailed drawings. These are also placed in the back as well. The existing coastline. And then from the area between, so this is the river that comes out just to the left of the jetty. So from this area, all the way back to that drain that empties out into Esplanade, right? Right, and it's connected to the malaria drain. That's what you call it, right? Right, so that is where the extent of the revetment would be, because that is the area where we would have had the most degradation, and that is where a lot of the houses are at risk from being deteriorated. Right. Then directly opposite from there, out in the water, we would have a combination of submerged and emerging breakwaters, the purpose of which is to further kill the wave energy as it tries to erode the bay.
Candice Rampusad, an environmental scientist from Guyana, is responsible for conducting the environmental and social impact assessment.
Aim of the ESIA, the first one, like I said, is to minimize any adverse environmental and social impact before they occur. And the second one, this is very important, is we want to integrate what you say to us in the decision-making of the project, right, at the highest level. One of the things we're going to do is that we're recording all of this, and every single word that you say during the question and answer period, we will record it. We will make a matrix that shows what were the comments and how those comments were taken on board into the project moving forward. We will return again to you. We'll have another stakeholder engagement where we will present our findings and we will show you that you said to us this and we have included it in this area.
Christina John, GBN News.
The Grenville bus terminus has become the center for debate as bus drivers operating the facility are calling on the relevant authorities to reconsider the decision to install speed bumps there. Nisha Peters tells us more.
Bus operators have voiced their concerns, stating that while they acknowledge the need for speed control measures, the current speed bumps are ill-suited for the terminal's operations. They argue that the design and placement of the speed bumps is hindrance to both drivers and passengers.
Saturday we work Saturday, this hump wasn't here. Monday we come, Monday morning, problems. All these humps on them. And these humps are doing plenty damage to our vehicle. We as bus owners, we're feeling it very, very bad, right? Because all we robbers, all we pushing everything under the vehicle. Even a pregnant woman on the bus, she will feel it when we climb in the hump. It's very, very dangerous.
In speaking with one of the bus drivers, he stated that the speed bumps pose a significant challenge to maneuvering buses in and out of the terminal, leading to delays and potential safety hazards.
This is no good. What's this bus coming up there? How you have to twist? If they put on the rope or something, you ride easier on it. But this is so hard that when you go up, you're falling hard. That will mash up all below the bus. Normally, when the bus go up on this, it's falling down hard, everybody inside the bus feeling it. So when the bus falls and everybody comes down with suspension, that mashing up.
The drivers are urging authorities to replace the existing speed bumps with one that are more compatible with the terminal's layout and traffic flow.
We're asking them if they could do something better than that for us because it's really forcing. They had the four set of humps, the rubber humps. This was okay. We didn't have a problem with it because when you climb up on it, you get a nice ride. But this, too sharp. Very, very, very sharp, and it's causing real damage to the bus.
Despite repeated attempts by GBN's news desk to obtain clarification on the issue from the Grenville Traffic Department, no response has been forthcoming. The situation at the Grenville bus terminal underscores the importance of collaborative decision-making and effective communication between stakeholders to address infrastructure concerns and ensure the efficient operation of public transportation systems. Nisha Peters, GBN News.
The story to report a date has been set for the start of the murder trial in an almost 6-year-old matter involving the shooting death of a St. George's businessman. Murder accused Rahim Kelshal was 24 years when he found himself at the center of the murder case. He has been on remand at His Majesty's prisons since his arrest in October 2018. He has been committed to stand trial for non-capital murder and robbery with violence in connection with the 2018 shooting death of Garfield Matthew of Belmont St. George. The accused is being represented by attorney at law Jerry Edwin.
Rahim Kelshal is accused of the murder of a small businessman from the community of Belmont. He was known as Cut Up. That's Mr. Matthew. He lady was shot to death approximately 6 years ago in circumstances that are really similar to another murder that occurred in Belmont some 6 months later. One knows that the community of Belmont has been stricken with a number of violent offenses, but we're pleased to note that in recent months, Belmont, that was normally described by the residents there as a war zone, has really quieted down, and we could do with some peace and quiet.
A bail application was filed last December in the High Court, but the request was denied and a trial date set for later this month. The attorney has voiced concern about the lengthy delay in the matter.
There has been much concern by the court about delay. That is, it's not reasonable that a person should remain at the Richmond Hill prison waiting for a trial for over 5 years. So we anticipate that the trial of Raheem Kelshaw will commence before Justice Innocent on the 22nd of April. That trial should take about 3 weeks.
The trial of Raheem Kelshaw stands as a testament to the pursuit of justice and the enduring quest for closure for those impacted by Matthew's untimely demise. This is Network News. We're live from the Grenadian capital. Still to come from us, new cannabis committee given 6-month mandate to steer the way forward for the industry. We'll be right back.
Take charge of your financial journey by switching to an Own Your Own loan at Ariza Credit Union. Ariza's Own Your Own loan is as unique as you are because we know one size fits all does not fit you. With Own Your Own loan, you get unmatched benefits including lower interest rates, flexible repayment options, discounted loan and legal fees, and savings from hardware suppliers. Tailor-made options that put you in control. Switch now and step into the life you were always meant to live with Ariza's Own Your Own loan. Ariza Credit Union. Your financial freedom, your future. Call us today at 440-1759 or visit our website at arizacu.com.
Angie, don't you know that you should not fly kites near electrical poles and wires? You should only fly it in open areas. If the kite gets stuck, it can cause power outages throughout the village.
Then I'll just pull it down, Johnny. Simple.
No. You shouldn't do that. You can get shocked. You should call Grenlec at 237 and they will come and help.
Alright.
Grenlec, energizing our Grenada.
What if you had a choice? A choice of joining a line or a choice of making your purchases online? What would you choose? While you ponder on that, the National Lotteries Authority has provided another purchasing option. All their games are now available online. Yes, Grenadians, from wherever you are, purchase your favorite daily and jackpot type games using any electronic device. Register on the NLA's website at www.nla.gd. Top up your account and enjoy online lottery gaming at your convenience. We're taking shopping comfort up several notches. But the choice is yours. Join a line or buy online. NLA, make your dreams come true.
From the fertile heart of Grenada to the far reaches of the globe, Ram's Supermarket brings together the best of both worlds. Savor the freshest, locally sourced produce from our trusted Grenadian farmers and explore a curated selection of top-quality international favorites. Experience a shopping journey where warmth meets a world of flavors and affordability meets premium quality. At Rams, we welcome everyone to discover the joy of global and local culinary delights. Nestled in Sugar Mill, Grand Anse, we are open all week to offer you a taste of home and beyond. Rams Supermarket, where our family, community, and the world come together. We are the good food people.
It's the 6th annual Masters of Calypso. Sunday, May 12th, Mother's Day at Quarantine Point. Featuring Rootsman Kelly, Sour Serpent, Ajamo, Chaps, Squeezy, and Super Flying Flynn from Trinidad. Johnny King and Sugar Aloes from Barbados. The Mighty Gabby and Red Plastic Bag. And just for you mothers from Jamaica, Eric Donaldson. Early bird tickets $60, $70 after. More at the door. Limited VIP tickets available at $350. Free shuttle service to and from the venue. Showtime 6 p.m.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3.
Thinking about your new home? Think easy. Think a Republic Bank Home Easy Loan. Think affordable. Think convenience. Think Republic.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3. Republic makes home easy.
Wow, that was such a breeze.
Own your home with ease.
So whether laying that first brick or purchasing an existing home, we've got you covered. Republic Bank will get you those keys hassle-free in no time.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3.
Apply for a Home Easy Loan today for a chance to win a cash prize. Getting your new home is easy with Republic Bank.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Terms and conditions apply.
Mark your calendars, football fanatics. The GFA is turning 100 this year, and we're ready to celebrate. It's GFA's Legends Weekend, a 3-day extravaganza, kicking off on Friday, May 3rd, and running all the way till Sunday, May 5th. Witness history in the making. The Caribbean taking on the world in a clash of legendary international footballers on Sunday, May 5th at the electrifying Kirani James Athletic Stadium. Get ready to roar with the crowd as iconic legends like Emmanuel Adebayo, El Haj Diouf, Alex Song, Michael Essien, Luis El Matador Hernandez, Shaka Hislop, Asamoah Gyan, Ricardo B.B. Gardner, Russell Latapi, Shallery Joseph, Jason Roberts, Dexter Daps, and a whole host of superstars light up the pitch. From breathtaking goals to unforgettable memories, GFA's Legends Weekend promises an epic celebration of football you won't want to miss. Keep your eyes peeled on GFA's social media for the full squad reveal. GFA's Legend Weekend. Be there.
I'm a VIP. I'm a VIP. I'm a VIP.
Are you a VIP? Have you taken the necessary steps to safeguard your child's health? Let's get it right. Get your child on their vaccination schedule. Our national protection and coverage is our national priority. Our actions will impact Grenada's health and wellness. Let's make childhood immunization and vaccination number 1. I am Senator Jonathan Lacrette, and I am a VIP champion. Let's make all our children VIPs, vaccinated, immunized, and protected.
Let's all be VIP champions.
A message from the Ministry of Health, Wellness and Religious Affairs. Be a VIP Childhood Vaccination and Immunization Campaign in collaboration with UNICEF and the Pan American Health Organization.
The story of Grenada is the story of Quab Bank, a story of humble beginnings, steady progress, persistence, and people, Grenadian people, making things possible. This 50th year of independence is special, and we want to help you make it memorable. Bank on a bright future with Quab Bank as we celebrate more than 50 years of partnership with Grenadians. Take advantage of 100% financing to buy land, purchase, or build your home, or make those home upgrades. No loan fees, no legal fees, and low interest rates. Drive into 50 and beyond with 100% financing on new vehicles and get 50% off loan fees. Celebrate you. Celebrate Grenada. Make this year one to truly remember with special financing from Co-op Bank. We're the Bank of Grenada and the bank for Grenadians. Visit our website for more information and apply for financing today.
Welcome home. On Saturday, May 4th, there will be a shift on the island as the biggest grilling fest in Grenada moves to the big parish. The Maggie King of the Grill competition is at Progress Park, St. Andrew. Come taste the most sumptuous creations from the grill as top chefs and food enthusiasts showcase their culinary skills. Maggie King of the Grill is a festival like no other with live soca music, fun attractions, and games for the entire family. Then from 6 p.m., get a chance to win up to $5,000 cash in bingo. Interested vendors and grillers should call 456-3454 to register. It's the Maggie King of the Grill competition at Progress Park, St. Andrew. Gates open from 12 noon. Bring your appetite and stay tuned to this station for more details.
Maggie King of the Grill is made possible by Bryden and Miners, Hunt's, the official barbecue sauce of King of the Grill, Rubis, Get Going, Independence Agencies, agents for Swiss products, Grenada Paper Product, Grenada Bottling Company Limited, and Waggy Tea Rental and Sounds.
GBN leads, the others follow. This segment is brought to you by Republic Bank.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3.
Thinking about your new home? Think easy. Think a Republic Bank Home Easy Loan. Think affordable. Think convenience. Think Republic.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3. Republic makes home easy.
Wow, that was such a breeze.
Own your home with ease.
So whether laying that first brick or purchasing an existing home, we've got you covered. Republic Bank will get you those keys hassle-free in no time.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3.
Apply for a Home Easy Loan today for a chance to win a cash prize. Getting your new home is easy with Republic Bank.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Terms and conditions apply.
Rebecca Television Center, excitement is brewing as Grenada prepares to host a highly anticipated Youth Connect conference aimed at empowering young people to forge meaningful connections with God, others, and themselves. Gospel artist and pastor in training, Gideon Gilbert, explains the genesis of the Youth Connect conference.
So the Youth Connect conference is something that is geared towards bringing hope, bringing positive influence, positive vibes to the youths of Grenada. We especially target the youths of Grenada, especially with the rise in crime and different negative things that has been in the airwaves. We want to bring something positive, something that could motivate and uplift our youths. And that's exactly what it's about. We have 2 days of events, one on the Friday night, one on the Saturday evening, that is geared towards the young people.
All right, so in addition to the main conference events, members of the team will extend their outreach efforts to the community, visiting the Grand Bacolet Juvenile Rehabilitation and Treatment Center in St. Andrew.
And then also we'll be doing some visitations, visiting some centers, visiting some homes, and the talent and the different abilities that God has blessed us with, we're going to be using that to inspire the young people, to show them that they could become something positive in this life. And of course, because we are believers, we also want to let them know that there is a better way. We believe with God all things are possible, and He's able to take care of the whole man. So we're also going to be bringing that kind of message to them as well.
Set to take place from Friday to Sunday, in Pomrose, St. David's, the Esplanade Mall in St. George. The Youth Connect Grenada Conference seeks to steer youth away from negative influences and towards a path of spiritual growth and personal development. The Youth Connect Grenada Conference traces back to 2023 when the inaugural event was held in Trinidad and Tobago as part of the final internship Friendship Project at the West Indies School of Theology. Drawing inspiration from the success of the Trinidad seminar, the Grenadian delegation recognized the urgent need to address the pervasive influence of negative forces among the country's young people. Through a dynamic blend of music and the Word of God, the conference endeavors to instill positive values and empower young minds to navigate life's challenges with faith and resilience. Other news, the medicinal properties of soursop make it one of the most sought-after fruits in the world. In an attempt to reap more benefits from the sector and better secure external markets, government has taken steps towards enhancing sanitary and phytosanitary measures through capacity and market access for Grenadian soursop export.
The Ministry of Agriculture and Lands, Forestry and Marine Resources is strengthening measures that would help the country maintain its current opportunity to export unirradiated soursop to the United States by enhancing sanitary and phytosanitary measures through capacity building and market access. An inception workshop was held at the National Stadium on Tuesday as Grenada launched the Standards and Trade Development Facility project in collaboration with the Food and Agriculture Organization. The 3-year project would seek to help the ministry develop and implement an improved surveillance program for access to the export market, develop an anticipated action response program, and enhance diagnostic services and capacity.
It's an intervention that is timely and must be embraced wholeheartedly. This has caused me to reflect on two things: the soursop industry in Grenada and the phytosanitary capacity of the Ministry of Agriculture. I'm sure this project will address the gaps and strengthen local capacity for improved efficiency so that the two dreaded pests mentioned earlier are kept out of our industry. The International Plant Protection Convention forcefully highlighted in 2020-21 that 80% of our food consumed are from plants, yet an average of 40% of our food produced by plants are lost to pests and diseases. But before the end of this project, I'm sure that our farmers would be boosted as it relates to the reduction in the loss of crops to pests and diseases.
That was Permanent Secretary Isaac Bagwan delivering remarks at the Inception workshop attended by various stakeholders in the soursop export industry. The Food and Agriculture Organization's Sub-Regional Coordinator, Dr. Renita Clark, explained how this project would allow government to deliver on the promise of agriculture sector transformation, particularly the soursop industry, to support activities to protect the soursop trade and the livelihoods of soursop farmers and exporters.
Partnership does have a focus on building the capacities of the phytosanitary services within the country, but also the capacities of farmers to be managing their crop in the correct way, growing healthy trees. The project is not large in terms of funds. It should be large in terms of impact. The STDF financial contribution is more than matched by government's own contribution. And I've been hearing about the programs of government to be supporting extension and outreach to farmers so that they can implement good practices. It's also matched by FAO's past and ongoing support to the soursop value chain. So all of the partners have skin in the game, and no one more so than the government. I'm really looking forward to this project, and many eyes will be on you. Make sure that at the end we can all see that it has been an impactful and exemplary work.
The project will be implemented by the Food and Agricultural Organization's sub-regional office in Barbados and will complement the soursop value chain project implemented by the FAO. Relevant government authorities include the Pest Management Unit, the Bureau of Standards, Extension Departments, Agronomy Department, Customs, Port and Airport. Stakeholders include farmers, buyers, exporters, input suppliers, and agro-processors. The workshop also featured remarks from Kathleen Polido from the Standards and Trade Development Facility, who indicated that this project was approved last year by the working group and will help Grenada to become compliant with international standards and phytosanitary measures in international trade. It would also seek to develop and implement a sustainable traceable system for fresh soursop and certification systems for pest-free soursop. Christina John, GBN News.
This story to report: the new Cannabis Working Committee announced this week has been given a 6-month mandate to steer the government of Grenada on the way forward for the industry. The Cannabis Working Committee was appointed by the Cabinet at its March 25 meeting. According to Minister Andrew, the government recognizes the economic and social benefits of a well-regulated cannabis industry. Minister Andrew reiterated government's commitment to developing a responsible and evidence-based framework prioritizing public health and safety. The committee will play a key role in data gathering through consultations, make policy and legislative recommendations, as well as advise the government of Grenada on the best industry model for adoption.
I met with the committee this morning. I went through with them the mandate that was given to them by Cabinet. I received the commitment from all committee members to work with alacrity to have the mandate fulfilled within the time period as prescribed by the Cabinet. I therefore have the full confidence that that committee will in fact go to work and deliver in time and on time as prescribed by the Cabinet.
Minister Lennox Andrews talking there. The Working Cannabis Committee members include Dr. Sean Charles, Anselm Clouden, Josh Hector, psychologist, Tonya Alexander, cannabis expert, and ACP Vanny Cohen. Government is expecting the recommendation from the Working Committee in 6 months. All right, let's watch this video to see what some people think of Grenada and Grenadians. Time for GBN I Saw. Stay with us.
Tonight's GBN I Saw is a video posted on social media. Our citizen journalist submitted the video of a Kenyan asking people on the streets of Kenya what they know and think about Grenada and Grenadians. Let's see their hits and misses, if any.
Do you know Grenada?
Oh, Grenada. Yes, I know Grenada.
Is there anything you know about Grenada?
Nothing about Grenada, but I know the country. That country.
But you don't know anything about Grenada?
I've never do research about that country.
But you need to know about Grenada.
I do.
Do you know a country called Grenada?
Grenada?
Yeah.
I've never heard of that country.
It is in Caribbean island.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to research more about it.
So that means you don't know anything about Grenada?
Nothing at all. Is it on an island continent?
Yeah.
Then definitely that must be a country where Jamaica comes from. Around. Yeah, I might say yes, Caribbean countries.
Okay. You know a country called Grenada?
Yeah, I've heard of Grenada. Yeah, I have.
Do you know a country called Grenada?
I don't know it that well, but I've heard of it here and there.
You have heard of it. What have you heard about Grenada?
I know it's in the Caribbean, and then I've heard Grenada because I think there was a time I used to watch Olympics, and I think there was a Grenadian participating in it. Yeah, but I don't know the country that well, like to know things about it.
We thank our citizen journalist for that fun yet informative submission. Send us your photo and video submissions via WhatsApp at 405-3052 or our other social media platforms.
Very interesting. Still to come from us, local attorney dismisses possibility of extraditing St. Andrew Trio for the disappearance of an American couple, Ralph Hendry and Kathy Brandel.
It's the 6th annual Masters of Calypso. Sunday, May 12th, Mother's Day at Quarantine Point. Featuring Rootsman Kelly, Sour Serpent, Ajamo, Japs, Squeezy, and Super Flying Flynn from Trinidad. Johnny King and Sugar Aloe from Barbados. The Mighty Gabby and Red Plastic Bag. And just for you mothers, from Jamaica, Eric Donaldson. Early bird tickets $60, $70 after. More at the door. Limited VIP tickets available at $350. Free shuttle service to and from the venue. Showtime 6 p.m.
What does it take to be an amazing woman? Lots of me time. Amazing women are classy, fancy, and a little sassy. It's the drink for me. Cheers! Sometimes you've got to show them who's boss. Alpha male? Nah, alpha females are more amazing. Cheers to securing the bag. We make time for ourselves, for work, friends, and we certainly make time for passion. We're simply amazing. Amazing cream liqueur for the amazing woman in you.
Served Grenada for decades, we are the #1 and largest electrical supplier.
Hi, welcome to Sunny Electrical. How may I help?
We offer electrical wire and accessories, tools, and appliances for all residential, commercial, and industrial applications, which is what we are known for. And we expanded our products with new innovative ways to modernize your home. New homeowners will be captivated in our lighting showrooms.
Some more pendant lights here. These are very multifunctional because they can work for kitchens, living rooms, bedrooms.
We have a wide selection of lighting, ranging from indoor to outdoor and solar. We are also available for site visit services to assist you with selecting the perfect light for your forever home. We are located at Dusty Highway in Grand Anse, St. George. Sudden Electrical. Best value, expert advice, quality products. We hope to see you soon.
Whatever you've been putting off, do it today with a loan of up to $20,000 from Cost Ready Cash. No collateral needed, flexible payment terms, and fast approval. All you need is your ID, proof of address, job letter, payslip, and 2 references. Visit your nearest Cost or Ready Cash location today or apply online at Coach.com. Why wait? Get it done today at Cost Ready Cash. We are ready when you are. Conditions apply. Conditions apply. Conditions apply.
Like family, it's always exciting when lottery players get together. Now the lottery games are joining in the fun. Check out the multiplier family of Instacash games. 5 times the cash at $2, 10 times the cash at $3, and 20 times the cash at $5. On your tickets, match any of our numbers with any of the winning numbers and win the prize below that number. There's more. Multiply your winnings up to 5 times, 10 times, or 20 times more. Winning is easy. Play Monday to Sunday. There are no draws to wait on. Win instantly. It's the multiplier family of Instacash games with over $675,000 to be won instantly. Don't just buy one, buy all, because family is everything. Must be 18 years and older to play. NLA, making family dreams come true.
Level of convenience and comfort awaits you when you shop at Rise and Shine Supermarket and Hardware Supplies, Griffin Lane, Grenville. Convenient, because we are open Sunday to Sunday. We're even at your service on public holidays. Comfort, because we are easily accessible to the physically challenged. Free Wi-Fi is available while you shop, and bags come at no charge. Everyday low prices and excellent customer care. Adequate parking available. We supply everything you can possibly think of. Family and home supplies, fresh meat, vegetables, and personal care products. All brands of cooking gas at affordable prices. You can send in your order, have it pulled, or pick up express.
Are you looking for a reliable, affordable, and customer-friendly pharmacy? Look no further than Hills and Valley Pharmacy, the nation's leading healthcare products and services provider. We are committed to serving you at convenient locations. Find an extensive and affordable selection of prescription and over-the-counter drugs and medical supplies at Church Street, Hillsborough, Carriacou, Jubilee Street, Grenville, St. Andrew, near the bus terminal, and Halifax and Grenville Street, St. George. Our committed team is always available to offer valuable assistance for managing your health and wellness. Discover the additional benefits of our wholesale distribution on Halifax Street and our Medcare Center on Grenville Street, where we provide in-house physiotherapy, massage therapy, doctor consultations, and eye care services. Our commitment is to satisfy all your healthcare needs, including competitive prices, loyalty rewards, and special discounts for seniors. Contact us at 435-6904 and WhatsApp 535-4734. Choose Hills and Valley Pharmacy. Remember, your health is our business.
Ladies and gentlemen, the event of all events is here! On Sunday, May 5th from 5 p.m., Megaforce Promotion presents the massive Cars and Cash Mega Bingo at Victoria Park, Grenville. You can win not one, not two, but 3 mint condition Suzuki Ignis. Yes, we're giving away 3 cars plus $35,000 in cash. Whoa, this sounds amazing! 3 cars plus $35,000 in cash? That ain't missing me! Tickets are $60 for 1 or $100 for 2. Don't forget, free buses will be provided. Megaforce Cars and Cash Mega Bingo! This will definitely be the event of 2024. Brought to you by Carib, Glenelg, Springwater, Specialized Auto, and Waggity Rental.
This is GBN. We've got the means, the power, and the medium.
All right, we're back here at TV Central. Introducing teachers to best practices in teaching mathematics was the purpose of a one-day workshop at the Grenada Youth Center on Wednesday. Here's what we can tell you. The facilitator was author of the text, CSEC Mathematics, Raphael Johnson. Christina John reports.
The book titled CSEC Mathematics is the brainchild of Raphael Johnson, known in the Calypso world as Croquetta, a lecturer at the T.A. Marishu Community College. This book, according to its author, is designed to make mathematics easier for students to understand and apply. On Wednesday, GBN was in conversation with Johnson, who was at the time the main presenter at a workshop involving teachers of both public and private secondary schools across the island. He explained in part the contents of the book.
Every area that comes up in CXC, all the areas in mathematics, some are a little more than others. For example, in algebra, trigonometry, some of the more difficult areas then. There's a topic called matrices and transformations and vectors, right? This has been a challenging area for students as well. Relations and functions, you know, these are some of the areas, but the book actually covers all the topics that are covered in the syllabus.
Johnson also explained that his book, which caters to students in forms 4 and 5, is intended to help them grasp the mathematical concepts much easier.
Well, the examples used in the book, right, they are very simple and detailed. Because one of the things I learned in doing that diploma in education, that sometimes we take things for granted. We assume that students understand certain concepts because we know it and we explain, we go through it so quickly that we miss some of the steps, right? But the book actually helps to go through each step in detail so students grasp the concept very well.
The book was launched in November 2019. Since then, 2 Caribbean islands have officially made the book a part of their syllabus. Grenada did so last September. Lydon Richardson is the Mathematics Curriculum Officer in the Ministry of Education.
Yes, you have Form 5 students going on to exam shortly, but you still have Form 4s. So definitely the tips and the knowledge learned today will be used starting from tomorrow, please the Lord. He's using his book, ideas from his book, to show teachers best practices in teaching mathematics. So as it is right now, we are just going through
different ways in which we teach different topics. So we're looking at matrices, we're looking at transformation, we're looking at vectors, etc.
Here's a takeaway for Roxanne Leslie, a teacher at the Grenada Christian Academy.
It's a more expert approach, and it should facilitate the students understanding a little bit more better, and they should be able to grasp the concept, and by thus facilitating lifelong learning, permanence in terms of their learning and the application of mathematics, not just in mathematical concepts, but application to real life. And that's one of the key aspects highlighted here today, especially in his book. It shows the applications of mathematics to real life. And that's one of the areas students tend to struggle a bit, even as mathematics teachers. Normally, you just teach the procedures and you tend to eliminate that aspect. But if students could see the link between what they are learning and real life, then it tends to benefit them more and make them learn a little bit more better.
Lena John, GBN News.
Before the break, American-trained attorney at law Jerry Edwin has dismissed the possibility of extraditing St. Andrew residents Trevon Robertson, Ron Mitchell, and Atiba Stanislas to the United States for prosecution in a high-profile case involving the disappearance of an American couple.
There has been much talk about extraditing the three young men to the United States because some persons have conceived that American law is total fiat. That is, American law can reach into Grenada, which has already charged the young man with the offenses, and somehow U.S. law is supreme. Nothing could be further from the truth.
Attorney Edwin's comments follow statements made recently by expert maritime attorney Anselm Clouden, who discussed the possibility of extraditing the three St. Andrew men to the U.S. The discussion stemmed from an interview on Law and Crime media program.
Well, in this case, evidently, there is jurisdiction by the United States by virtue of the vessel flying an American flag, meaning it's registered as an American registered vessel. Where you have a vessel carrying an American flag and you have American citizens on that vessel, in the maybe high seas, territorial sea, exclusive economic zone, where have you, where an offense is being created on the vessel, especially in this case by non-Americans, then of course America has jurisdiction. Whether they exercise it or not is a different matter.
Attorney Jerry Edwin is providing legal counsel for two of the three men who police believe threw the couple overboard as they sailed to nearby St. Vincent's, where they were captured on February 21 and subsequently deported to Grenada. They are currently on remand at His Majesty's prisons, facing indictable charges for capital murder, escaping lawful custody, housebreaking, robbery, and kidnapping. Edwin says the preliminary inquiry is set to begin in the next 3 months. We'll be right back to report the sports news. Stay with us wherever you are at the moment.
When you need your prescription filled or you require non-prescribed medication, supplements, or all your personal needs, visit Gittins Healthcare at locations on Wall Street, Grand Anse, Victoria Street, Grenville, and Central Deputy Street, Wall. Gittins Healthcare aims to provide an exceptional personalized pharmacy experience. Additionally, children under 5 and adults 55 years and over will enjoy 10% discount on purchases of $20 and over on prescription medication. Stop settling for less. Visit Gittins Healthcare, where your health is our priority.
In recognition of our nation's independence, we're celebrating the journey to 50 with an exclusive car insurance offer. If you are 50 years and over or turning 50 in 2024, our 50-plus car insurance is perfect for you. It's loaded with free benefits like loss of use, special perils, and windscreen cover up to $2,500. Getting to 50 is filled with ups and downs. Let's celebrate these moments together and look forward to 50 more. Call Beacon Insurance at 440-4447 or log on to beacongrenada.com to get a free quote today. Special conditions apply.
It's the 6th annual Masters of Calypso. Sunday, May 12th, Mother's Day at Quarantine Point. Featuring Rootsman Kelly, Sour Serpent, Ajamo, Japs, Squeezy, and Super Flying Flynn from Trinidad. Johnny King and Sugar Aloe from Barbados. The Mighty Gabby and Red Plastic Bag. And just for you mothers, from Jamaica, Eric Donaldson. Early bird tickets $60, $70 after. More at the door. Limited VIP tickets available at $350. Free shuttle service to and from the venue. Showtime, 6 p.m.
Like family, it's always exciting when lottery players get together. Now the lottery games are joining in the fun. Check out the multiplier family of Instacash games. 5 times the cash at $2, 10 times the cash at $3, and 20 times the cash at $5. On your tickets, match any of our numbers with any of the winning numbers and win the prize below that number. There's more. Multiply your winnings up to 5 times, 10 times, or 20 times more. Winning is easy. Play Monday to Sunday. There are no draws to wait on. Win instantly. It's the multiplier family of Instacash games with over $675,000 to be won instantly. Don't just buy one, buy all, because family is everything. Must be 18 years and older to play. NLA, making family dreams come true.
Sporting fans, good evening. Grenada's football community is buzzing with excitement as the Grenada Football Association prepares to mark its centennial milestone with a series of jubilant events. The highlight of the celebrations is set to be a Legends football match at the Karani James Athletic Stadium, promising a nostalgic journey through the annals of Grenadian footballing history. Nisha Peters tells us more.
Marlon Glean, the president of GFA, unveiled the ambitious plans for the festivities, with the Legend football match promising to be a captivating event, bringing together iconic figures from the world of football to showcase their skills and relive cherished memories on the field. Glean shared his enthusiasm for the forthcoming match, encouraging the community to join in the celebration of a century of football excellence.
On May 5th, we'll have a Legends game. This is first of its kind in the entire Caribbean. We've never had so many superstars, international, world-renowned superstars in the Caribbean at one time playing in a match. We're not just going to focus on the international superstars, but also our regional superstars. Some of these names you'd have heard over the years and would have seen on TV representing some of the biggest clubs in the world. Real Madrid, the Arsenal, the Porto, etc. And on May 5th, the entire Grenada will have the opportunity to see these individuals and interact with these individuals in person.
Among the highlights of the celebrations are the appearance of renowned football legends who will grace Grenada with their presence for the commemorative match.
So we have so far confirmed a number of legends, about 30 legends and counting. And we've been getting calls, everybody wants to be part of it. Just yesterday, we got a call from probably the biggest player that ever played for Canada, Dwayne De Rosario, Canada international, one of the best players that ever played in the Major League Soccer in the U.S. But some of the names and some of the individuals you'll see here, El Hadj Diouf, Emmanuel Adebayo, who led Togo to its first World Cup. Alex Song also played for Arsenal and Barcelona. Alisson Ndio, who played for Senegal in the World Cup also. Kanu, one of the best players that ever played the game.
The GFA Centennial Extravaganza has garnered significant support from key stakeholders, underlining the unity and collaboration with Grenada's sporting community. The Grenada Tourism Authority Chief Operations Officer, Kerl Hoshialik, has pledged its full backing to ensure the success of the milestone celebration, recognizing the event's potential to showcase Grenada's vibrant culture and sporting heritage on a global stage.
This partnership with the GFA will boost tourism and economic growth, acting as a stimulus for spend, cultural exchanges, international relations, and of course supporting global exposure and wider brand recognition of the Pure Grenada destination brand. We have seen firsthand the positive and transformational effect football, cricket, swimming, tennis, and other sports have had on our society and continue to.
Echoing this sentiment of support is the Ministry of Sports, led by Minister Jonathan Lacreta.
The government intends to leverage this event to be able to strengthen our partnerships with our grassroots programs at the local level here in Grenada. As we continue to work with the Grenada Football Association and all other sporting disciplines, associations for that matter, we want to pledge our financial commitment and we want to pledge our moral support as well to the development of the games.
The GFA 100-year anniversary serves as a testament of the enduring legacy of football in Grenada, highlighting the pivotal role sport plays in shaping communities, fostering camaraderie, and inspiring generations. As the countdown begins, anticipation builds for a memorable occasion that will unite football enthusiasts, honor the sports heritage, and ignite a new chapter of sporting greatness in Grenada. Nisha Peters, GBN Sports.
As the excitement builds for the upcoming Classic Lighting Caribbean National Netball Tournament, President of Netball Grenada, Liebert Alexander, shares his expectations for the prestigious event. With a keen eye on fostering competition, showcasing emerging talent, and maintaining a standard of excellence, Alexander outlines his vision for this year's tournament. He's eagerly anticipating a clean, keen, and competitive tournament. With the stage set for fierce battles on the court, he expects nothing short of a display of skill, determination, and sportsmanship from each team vying for victory. The president also looks forward to witnessing the talents of the under-13 netballers, C Division, who have undergone extensive training through the grassroots program and festivals. He acknowledges the hard work invested in nurturing the young players and anticipates a promising showing from them during the tournament. Expressing gratitude to Classic Lighting Caribbean, the main sponsor of the National Netball Tournament since 2023, Alexander acknowledges the company's support that has contributed to the growth and success of netball in Grenada. Now, looking beyond the national level, Alexander emphasizes his expectations for excellence in netball throughout 2024. Despite past successes at the regional level, he identifies areas for improvement and affirms the commitment to working diligently towards achieving greater milestones. With 4 tournaments scheduled for the year, including participation in international competitions such as the Youth World Cup qualifiers and the ECCB International Netball Series, Team Grenada is gearing up for a season of intense competition. The Netball Grenada president expresses confidence in the team's preparedness and determination to represent Grenada with pride and distinction on the global stage. The excitement is palpable as cricket enthusiasts gear up for the highly anticipated 4th edition of the Dream 11 Spice Isle T10 tournament. Here's all we know. The Grenada Cricket Association has officially announced the staging of this event, scheduled to take place from June 8 to 22 at the Lassagers Playing Field in St. David. Following the resounding success of previous editions, the Dream 11 Spice Isle T10 tournament has become a hallmark event on Grenada's cricketing calendar, captivating audiences with electrifying matches and showcasing top-notch talent from across the region. With each season surpassing expectations, the anticipation for the upcoming tournament is at an all-time high. The Grenada Cricket Association expressed its delight in bringing back the tournament for its 4th installment, emphasizing its commitment to promoting the development of cricket in Grenada and providing a platform for players to showcase their skills on the national scene. The Lassagers Playing Field, renowned for its scenic beauty and excellent cricketing facilities, is set to provide the perfect backdrop for the action-packed matches. As teams gear up to battle it out for supremacy, excitement is building over the prospect of witnessing thrilling encounters, nail-biting finishes, and standout performances from seasoned veterans and rising stars. The Dream 11 Spice Isle T10 tournament has a track record of developing moments of brilliance that captivate audiences and leave a lasting impression on cricket enthusiasts. Looking forward to this event indeed. That's the sports news for now. After the international soca monarch was silenced, the government of Trinidad and Tobago is now seeking to reintroduce the event next year. The big announcement was made by Tourism Minister Randall Mitchell at the Toco Awards ceremony on Tuesday night.
Over $3 million in prizes were presented at Tuco's Senior Awards ceremony to honor the winners and participants of the National Road March, Calypso, Extempo, and Freestyle Monarchs. Amid the fanfare, it was this announcement by Tourism Minister Randall Mitchell that caught the audience by surprise.
I will be instructing that an expression of interest go out. We're putting it out from now for anyone who is interested in partnering with the NCC, in partnering with the government for a new, renewed soca monarch type competition to come back in 2025.
And he assures that it will not be an effort in futility.
We're doing it from now. We're going to say how much we are willing to partner with up front, and we're inviting anybody who wants to be a promoter for the soca competition to come on board.
And while there were performances by the National Road March and Calypso Monarchs, the minister challenged artists to follow in Marshall Montano's footsteps and try their hand at Kaiso.
If your name man, come into the big yard. Come into the Gael.
More than just a prize-giving ceremony, the crowd also got a taste of freestyle extempo by the first and second place winners of the Extempo Monarch.
I come upstairs and sing song to get my prize for extempo renown. But why have me embarrassed? You see, the blind man walk up this step better than me.
because this carnival, I'm telling you, I was impressed. From the ministry perspective, it was one of the best. Mr. Ainsley King, with you I wouldn't pause. Give our executive a round of applause.
Both Minister Mitchell and Tuku President Ainsley King are assuring that the spectacular Carnival 2024 will be even bigger next year. Doris Polo, CNC3 News.
All right, so snippets of the Tuku Awards, and indeed, beautiful event. Former American footballer O.J. Simpson, who was controversially cleared of double murder, has died from cancer at the age of 76. O.J. Simpson rose to fame playing college football before playing in the NFL. He was regarded with affection by the public, well known as a professional athlete, actor, and million-dollar spokesman for several U.S. companies. However, in 1994, he was arrested as a suspect in his ex-wife's murder. The ensuing trial gripped the nation with his acquittal the following year, proving hugely controversial.
Well, it is a very short statement from the family of O.J. Simpson that reads, on April the 10th, our father, Orenthal James Simpson, succumbed to his battle with cancer. It says he was surrounded by his children and grandchildren, and it goes on, during this time of transition, his family asks that their privacy and wishes for that are respected and asks that they're left in grace. That the statement that we have from the Simpson family. It's understood that he died in hospital. He had had cancer for some time, but obviously a piece of news that will go back to those days of, you mentioned O.J. Simpson being an NFL star, a running back, an iconic footballer who was remembered so much for all of that, but it will be the trial of 1994, of course, his acquittal after he was charged with the murders of his former wife Nicole Brown and her friend Ron Goldman in 1994. One of the most watched televised trials in the history of the United States that was seen to sort of divide the country along racial lines, crystallizing so many of those divisions in America. His acquittal after that trial, of course, that so many people will remember O.J. Simpson for, and until we hear, of course, more from the family and friends of O.J. Simpson, we just have that simple, short statement at the moment.
A reminder of the headlines right after this. We have to leave things here for now, but first a reminder of the headlines. Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell heads delegation to Havana to mark the 45th anniversary of Cuba-Grenada relations. Government's proposed design for Sortes breakwater project presented to residents there. Grenville bus operators call on authorities to reconsider speed bumps installed at the bus terminus. Also in the news regionally, Trinidad and Tobago seeking to reintroduce international soca monarch in 2025. Internationally, O.J. Simpson, former American footballer cleared of double murder, dies of cancer at the age of 76. Plus in the sports news, Grenada Football Association prepares to mark its centennial milestone with the highlights of a Legends football match. I'm Kenroy, Baptiste. That's all from us in the GBN newsroom for the moment. Thanks for having chosen the newscast. See you soon. Goodbye.